Hey guys, so welcome to General Query. This is Fonz. I go by he, him, and his.
Hey guys, and this is Zuki, and I go by she, her, and hers. Welcome to another episode of General Query, where your hosts are tired, uh, bedraggled,
I don't know what you're talking about.
and a little drunk sometimes, but
Most of the time.
most of the time. Um, I it's funny because I sent Fonzie this meme or this video a long time ago, but every time we talk about anything, I always think about it. And it's that clip of Khloe Kardashian trying Kris Jenner's martini.
Oh yeah.
And she takes a sip and she's like, oh my gosh. She's like, no wonder you're drunk all the time. And I feel like that's our friendship.
Us, yeah.
Yes.
Us in our 30s.
Correct. And I'm fine with it, you know? I know that there's some aspirational 30-year-olds, 30 somethings out there, that are like eating clean and exercising and not drinking alcohol. And okay,
You're like, all right, good for you.
cool.
Um, I
Congrats.
mean, here's the thing. We don't have a problem.
As we know, those are the words that are always uttered by people who really don't have a
Right,
problem.
right. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, I'm okay with it. I don't think to quote the White Lotus, at this point in my life, I don't think I'm meant to have a hard life. I'm sorry.
Right. No, yeah, I
Enough.
totally agree. It's especially this year, you know. I can't believe
Yeah.
it's already August.
I know. I know.
Where has the entire year gone?
The garbage. The
Yeah,
garbage. The
yeah.
answer is the garbage. Yeah,
Brighter news. So you were recently in Austin, Texas.
I was.
Yeah.
I was recently in Austin, Texas, officiating the wedding of one of my top five favorite humans in the entire world, my oldest niece. She got married and I got to officiate the wedding. I would just like to say, in the last episode, I was talking about how I felt like I was one of God's favorites, and I was right. I became a minister of the Universal Life Church in order to officiate this wedding. Anyone, if you want to, can go become a member or a minister of the Universal Life Church. It's a very inclusive church, obviously. And so, what am I going to go become a Christian minister? No. Anyways, so yeah. So now, like, if you need me to officiate your wedding, perhaps speak at a funeral, form a
Yeah,
cult,
we could do that. Start
I'm
a business
licensed.
called the church. Why not?
Yeah, I'm licensed and it was great. The one thing, and this is actually going to lead us straight into our pod theme this week, is like Fonzie said, this wedding was in Austin, Texas in the summer. And as I was standing up there reading my little spiel, it was 98 fucking degrees, guys. Okay.
And then if you guys have never been to Austin, Texas, it is pretty humid during the summer.
Yeah. And I'd
Would
like
you
to,
say it's more humid than Virginia or less?
no, less. I'll give them that.
Okay.
Substantially less.
Yeah.
However, comma, this wedding was at this gorgeous chapel in the middle of hill country in Austin. It's gorgeous. Um, Beautiful views. However, it's outdoors and there's no AC.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Okay. And I'm up there in my little getup, and as I'm reciting this, I'm like, la la la, love nature, t t t. You know? I begin to feel a single bead of sweat begin to travel from my crotch. Okay. She escaped from somewhere in the folds. I don't know where. She certainly emanated from there. She started to trickle down in the most slow and humiliating fashion, okay, down my entire leg, okay? I'm pretty sure I've mentioned this on this podcast. I'm 5'11", okay? So it took about 3 to 5 business days for this single bead of sweat to down to my ankle. And then, as if it wasn't enough, it went down my ankle around my heel
And into your soul.
into my shoe.
Yeah, that
It
sounds
was
eventful.
the best. And
I think the closest thing that I can remember that could relate to that, and guys probably know this, and I know this is disgusting and TMI, but when you go to the restroom and you get Poseidon's kiss,
what is Poseidon's kiss?
so you drop it, it splashes, and then it tickles the wrong area.
You've got to be shitting me. What?
Yeah, apparently that's what it's called. Poseidon's kiss. Toilet water splashing on your pearls.
Oh. I will be after you drop a deuce.
Well, yeah, when it drops into the water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's disgusting.
So you get dirty toilet water splashing on your ball sack. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's the most disgusting thing. Well, actually, no. I've heard grosser shit. However, that's really good to know.
That's the most disgusting thing this week you've heard.
Well, not even disgusting, but I mean, we can probably cut this out, but I find this fucking hilarious. And look at our audience. Anyways, some man on the internet did know that sometimes when women toot, we can feel it rolling up.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So if you're wearing anything that's tight enough and you're sitting just right and you toot, that bitch will roll up and come out the front.
That is so funny.
Yeah. Yeah.
I wonder why that happened. Like how that happened. I don't know.
But a lot of people, men specifically, didn't know. And the women in the comments were really willing to like really paint a picture for people.
That is hilarious.
That's the internet, really, in short.
Oh yeah. That reminds me of that one TikTok I sent you with like the lady or the girl who was like, this is the only thing that women can do that men could never do. Yeah. We'll probably repost it or something.
Yeah, because that's hilarious.
It was hilarious, yeah.
Yeah, but in the spirit of just completely exposing
and oversharing.
And oversharing, because again, I told Fonz this. I'm one of those people, I understand time and place, for sure. But if we've been talking for like an hour and you still haven't like divulged that, like, I don't know, you hate one or both your parents, or you have some serious like familial trauma, or like maybe you have like a diagnosed mental disorder or something, we're just not going to be friends. I'm an oversharer by nature. It's my form of anxiety. And
it's so, my form of love, or what is it? My love.
Yeah, it's my love language.
Your love language, yeah.
Don't ask me how I'm doing because I'm gonna tell you.
Oh my God, yes.
Yeah. And so those are my people.
Yeah. I'm definitely not one to be like, oh, good. How are you? Yeah.
No.
But on that spirit.
Yeah.
Today's episode will be, I mean, we started already.
Yeah.
Very, very open. Let's just call it open.
Open. Open. I love
Like
it.
my legs. Just kidding.
Yes. Also, really quick disclaimer for poor Fonzie. Fonzie just got off an overnight shift, y'all.
Yeah,
Okay.
you see these designer bags, they weren't cheap. That's for sure.
So we are trying to, get this content and then let Fonzie go get some sleep. So kick us off, Fonzie, since you're the exhausted one.
All right. So Molly helped us today.
Bless Molly.
Yeah. What is the most awkward thing you've said to a stranger thinking they were someone else? I feel like this happens to me pretty often, especially now at a new workplace. And I still don't know people's names. But I remember one day confidently just walking up to someone, calling them the wrong name, and then confidently telling them what to do and walking away. And then the next day, calling them another name.
The same person?
Yeah. And then I was like, I'm so sorry. I just saw your name. My apologies.
At least you were willing to face it, you know?
Yeah. And not gave him another name the next day.
Yeah, because I don't think I would have had the humanity to do that.
Yeah.
I
I just blame it on I'm new here. I'm sorry, I'm new here. I don't know anyone's names yet.
been working there for fucking,
2 months.
Yeah. See, that's understandable. You're in a workplace, all that stuff. Like immediately when you said that, the one thing that came to mind was one time we were on vacation in Florida, Daniel and I. And most of the time I can spot Daniel in places because he's normally the one person in the vicinity wearing some sort of like salmon or blue, like
Bright blue, yeah.
bright blue, something fish themed wear, right? And so, unless we're in Florida, unfortunately, that's the majority of people, right? And one time we were at a Publix, if you know, you know. We were at a Publix, and from a distance, I spotted salmon pink shorts. And I was like, oh, and I'm, all about the romance. And I am walking towards salmon pink shorts thinking that this is Daniel. And I was like, hey, sweet cheeks, you want to spread them?
I love that.
Was not Daniel, by the way, at all. At all. This gentleman looked up and we made eye contact and I just turned around. Just couldn't even apologize like a normal human. Couldn't even face my mistake. I was like, absolutely not. And of course, in true Mexican fashion, this became Daniel's fault. Because when I eventually did find Daniel, instead of telling him the stupid shit I just done, I was like, why do you always get away from me when we're at a store? And then I need you and I can't fucking find you. And I'm like,
I'm calling some strangers sweet chicks.
Yeah. And I was like, spread them. Can you imagine? I'm fucking lucky this person didn't call the cops, to be honest. Like what the hell? Yeah. So I think for me, that's the lesson. If you ever do something like this, and especially if it's like a, significant other, make it their problem.
Oh, I thought you were going to say abort.
No, I mean, yeah, abort for sure. But then once you find your significant other, make it their fault.
Right. That's a true Latina spirit.
That's a good rule of thumb, really, for anything you do.
Yeah. It sounds like any dating a Latina TikTok.
Yeah. No, I mean, I think, I routinely make my mistakes Daniel's problem.
Yeah. Yeah.
All the time.
No mistakes were made. It's
What
your
else
problem.
is there for?
Right.
Yeah. Okay. What's the next one?
All right. This one it's pretty vanilla for me. But have you ever had a wardrobe malfunction in public? If so, what happened?
No, I don't think I have.
I have. So, not that I have a big ass or anything, but my denim used to rip all the time, like one butt cheek. Luckily, I
Left
was
or right?
always, huh?
Left or right?
I think it was both. Like not at the same time, but like
Alternating.
some
Okay.
denim would be the right, some denim would be the left. Yeah.
Interesting. Okay, okay, go
Yeah.
ahead.
And so, yeah, I mean, luckily I was always wearing underwear. If not, imagine giving people a free show. Not me, honey.
No.
Yeah.
Well, no, I don't think I've ever. Yeah, you see, that's cute. I like that because yeah, it's like not like a
A tit
horrible.
out.
Yeah, not like a tit out. I don't think I've ever had.
Oh, I have another one. This one's pretty embarrassing. So I went to the pool. It was with my boyfriend's family. And I think it was the first time I had met him. Like,
Oh,
obviously, we interacted before going to the pool, but anyway, went to the pool. I was wearing some khaki shorts. I personally hate the lining on the swim
the babies
trunks.
too. Yep.
So I always cut it off and I just wear my own underwear. I know some
Interesting.
people
Okay.
disagree and believe that shouldn't happen, but if I'm cutting the lining off, I'm wearing underwear. I'm not just gonna.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Anyway, I didn't take into account this fabric specifically was very see-through when it was wet. Yeah. So it looked like I wasn't wearing anything and I had black underwear on. So it was like fully exposed bulge in front of my in-laws. It was great.
Well, they really got to know you, babe.
They really got to see the full package,
The
pun
full,
intended.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. The full package. They knew exactly what you were working with. You
I
know.
guess that makes me very prone to wardrobe malfunctions.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Because the lining on the swim trunks, that's what it's there for.
Yeah, but I mean, you could have seen my underwear regardless. It was just the wrong fabric for swim trunks. Like you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, see that. Yeah,
That's why you don't shop at Timu.
exactly. Yeah, no, that's what no, and
Yeah.
that's what I mean. I don't have. Yeah, no, I've never. I don't think I've ever had like a true wardrobe malfunction.
Yeah.
No.
Well,
Oh my God, knock on wood.
well, your head is not one.
Well, that's hard enough to be
Yeah,
wood.
like sometimes.
Yeah, hard-headed.
Yeah. What about when technology fails you? So tell us about a time your GPS betrayed you and you ended up somewhere ridiculous. I feel like this probably happens to everyone often.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I mean, this is the thing. GPS has attempted to take my life on several occasions. Like, no, like where I've ended up in places where I'm like, this is not populated, or this is not. And unfortunately, I have zero fucking sense of direction. So I will follow the GPS, and I will end up wherever it wants me to end up. I will say I stop thinking whenever I'm mapping something. I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, this thing will take me very a la Michael Scott in The Office when he drives into the lake. That's me. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think for me it's the same thing. We're like, especially if I don't know where I'm going, and sometimes I don't know if it's happened to you, but like one city will have, I guess, the same street, but then there's like east and west or whatever,
Yes.
and then it has the same number, so it's like, oh, I don't know, 100 east, whatever, and then the other one is like, oh, 100 west, whatever. And so I end up picking up the wrong one, and then it takes me to this like very sketchy, scary place, and I'm like, I don't think this is what I was looking for.
Right.
That happened to me driving up here in Dallas. I was like, no.
Yeah. And that's the thing. If something tells me it's east or west, those are words and I don't know what they mean. and I'm not going to find out.
You're like, what direction am I going in the first place?
Yeah, I don't care. I just need to know if I'm going left or right. And if you put east and west or north and south on there, I don't know. Couldn't tell you.
Yeah.
So yeah, GPS can suck it, honestly. Big time.
Yeah.
Big time. Yeah.
Yep.
No, hate it.
I found more mistakes using Google Maps than like Apple Maps.
Really? I've had the complete
Oh, really?
opposite experience. Yeah, I have had so many issues with Apple.
Actually, yeah, you're right. Apple Maps is worse than Google Maps. I remember now. I was confusing the apps.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I like that Google now tells you when there's like a cop or something, like it'll give you those like speed checks or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love that so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, couldn't, yeah, that's why. But I will say, I map everything, even if I know where I'm going, because I like to know where the traffic is.
Yeah, my boyfriend does that.
Yep. So
I'm like, we're just going like 5 minutes away where we always go. And he's like, yeah, but what if there's a
what
street
if?
closed?
Same. I do the exact same
I'm
shit.
like, I will figure it out. It's 5 minutes.
For the record, guys, when we were all together in Boston a few weeks ago, Bonds was absolutely lovely and drove us around the entire time, which was so nice, and it was great. But oh my God, the feats of driving that I've witnessed Fonz do. And feats is a strong and very generous word for the type of driving that I witnessed. It was great, though. It was great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a great driver. I don't know what you're talking about.
No, you know what it is? You know what the mark of a great driver is that not once did we crash.
Yeah. We survived.
We didn't crash. We didn't run anyone over. Did we come close to both of those things? Sure. However, it never happened. So,
yeah, and I'm sorry you guys had to experience my road rage.
It was amazing.
Okay.
Yeah.
That leads us into our next little segment. It says, when your body says no and the world is watching. I feel like this one goes directly into what you were talking about. But this one is your most dramatic bathroom emergency. No holding back.
See, trying to think. I mean, I've never pooped my pants or anything.
Yeah.
You know, I've peed a little.
Laughing in your third.
No. Like, I should have gone to pee
Got it.
hours before.
Yeah.
And I didn't. But this was like a road trip. So, okay. It's going to be a lot of exposing going on just now. So, I do love road trips. I like the sights and all this stuff, and especially if there's like a Buc-ee's on the way, if you know, you know, like it's just my thing. You know, I sound like fucking J-Lo. What's your bodega order? An orange drink. If you know, you know. Bitch, no one knows. Anyway. So then
here's the thing. I think every Texan does know a Buc-ee's.
Yeah, everybody knows a Buc-ee. But yes, so love road trips. My favorite road trip partner is my husband. He's, you know, a good driver, and he knows where east and west is, which is useful if you're driving with people on the road. Anyways, but here's the issue. This man drinks too much water, arguably, okay? And he doesn't give a shit that we're on the road, okay? And he has this disgusting habit of having like a bottle
that he pees into.
Correct. And
I've heard of that.
You'd think, oh, this is only when he's the co-pilot. No. unfortunately for me and the relationship that I've decided to enter into with this heterosexual man is that my job as the co-pilot is to not just hold the bottle, but direction his participle into said bottle so that he may urinate while he drives.
That is crazy. And now that I think about it, I've done it once and I didn't need anyone's help because I'm an independent woman.
You're an independent woman that does whatever you need to do, which is
and multitasking. I'm pretty good at multitasking.
Yeah, no. And so because I've been exposed to this level of trauma, I do not drink much on road trips. I don't drink much at all in general. I'm not a water girly. But this time, I held it enough that, you know, when it hurts, Fonzie, when you're in pain?
Yeah.
That bad. And I threw my underwear away in that bathroom because I didn't make it all the way. I did not. And it was a Bucky's bathroom. As you know, they're the best, the cleanest and the bestest.
And so massive. If you haven't been into Bucky's bathroom before,
you will never need
massive. Anything. Yeah.
You will never need anything from anyone.
I'm like, why does a men's bathroom need 50 stalls? What?
Yeah. What about you? Have you ever pooped your pants?
Yeah, not pooped my pants, but when I was in middle school, I remember one day I really needed to go to the restroom, and the teacher was like, no, I think we were doing some sort of exam or whatever, and I think she thought I was going to cheat or something, and I was like, oh, but I really need to go to the restroom, and then she was like, no, you can't go until this is done, whatever, and I was like, okay, whatever, I'll wait it out. I'm used to waiting it out. Like, I can go maybe like an hour or two without, extremely having to go.
Yeah.
So I was like, whatever. And given I was a kid, I was like first year of middle school, And so I was like, please, I need to go to the restroom. I stood up to ask her to go to the restroom like 3 times. And she kept on saying no. And I was like, oh, fuck. And so I was just finishing up whatever. And I was like, I can probably push through this. And then I felt like unable to control it, and I was like, oh fuck. And so I ran out of the classroom, and I just made it to the hallway before I completely peed myself. Yeah. And it was all thanks to that motherfucker.
That's child abuse.
That is child abuse. Yes, I peed my pants in middle school, and I remember calling and granted that this was before I knew anything about style, which I still don't know, but I was so nerdy looking. Like, people called me Harry Potter because I had really round glasses. So picture this really nerdy kid running to the restroom with peed pants. Yeah. And I remember calling my sister, and she was like, oh my God, where are you? And then I told her, and she's like, let me bring my sweatpants from gym class. And so I just threw them over, and we went home. Also, this was like an hour before, was it an hour? Yeah, like an hour before getting out of school. Yeah. So it was just chaotic. And clearly, I have no trauma from it.
0, because you don't remember it clearly at all.
Don't remember the details. Don't remember the color of the sweatpants.
No, not at all.
Right.
Not at all. Wow. Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
Damn.
And that's why some people should never teach.
That's right.
Yep. All right. For the last segment, this is interesting. Oops, tech did it again.
Okay. So I have one immediately.
Okay.
But I don't know that I can fully blame tech. But this was like years ago, close to a decade ago. This was like my first big girl job in like a big city. It was like right after I'd moved to San Antonio. So it was like, I was like so excited and like nervous or whatever. Anyway. And we had just had this conference call, or like, where I had to like lead the conference call and like, speak in it or whatever. And I was so proud of myself because I had done well. And I was like, oh my God. But to say that I was nervous is an understatement. Like, I was like shaking the whole time. Like, back when I still had hopes, dreams, and aspirations,
Right.
And so this like was a big fucking deal to me. Anyways, so I'm like freaking out. It goes well. And we're wrapping up. Okay. And I'm about to hit like the hang up button, right?
Uh-huh.
Conference call thingy. And everyone's like, okay, thanks so much, Azuki, speak soon. And I go, love you.
Love that.
My manager was in the room with me, and I'll never forget it. Michelle, one of the best managers I've ever had. And I go, love you. And like, as I say it, she goes, just, and I'm like, and I hit the hang up button and it doesn't hang up. And there's this beat, guys. There's this like moment.
Uh-huh.
And the other person who was like pretty high up, like they were like a senior VP, okay? He goes, bless him, he goes, well, thank you. And then it worked. So to this day, I don't know if it was user error or what the fuck.
Right.
My brain and the technology just
I love that.
completely screwed me. From that day forward, I dreaded the day that I ever had to look this man in the face. Because it came so naturally Fonzie. It was like, love you. Like, yeah.
That's funny. That's happened to me, but like someone said it to me like on a phone conversation or something like that. And they've been like, love you, and I'm like, okay. Cool. I think it was actually someone I was interviewing. Like I was doing a phone screen. Yeah. I think it was something like that.
I would fucking die. Are you kidding?
Yeah. For me, I guess technology just betrays me when I'm like doing voice to text. And my phone knows me better than anyone. So
yeah.
A lot of words do get switched. And we'll probably have to bleep this out, but dick, and fuck are two words that my phone decides to edit whenever they want to.
Yeah. Yeah, and see, that's the thing. To this day, I wonder, like, I'm like, I feel like my phone should know me by now, but also, like, maybe my phone is trying to make me a better me,
Mm-hmm.
And that's why it switches the F words and the dicks and the this into something more palatable and not a constant stream of profanity, which is what normally my day-to-day speech sounds like. Those are the things I want to know about people,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So let us know. And until next time, this has been
General Queery. Goodbye.
Goodbye.